Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Rishabh Jain. In this video, we want to discuss what should be a last 10-day revision strategy for your upcoming November INI exam, which is scheduled to happen on November 13th. I'll discuss why this last 10-day revision is of utmost important, how you should plan your last 10-day revision, what should be the general rules, and a tentative schedule in case you don't have one of your own. So, a brief introduction about me. I'm a senior resident in radiology at AIIMS New Delhi. And back in the day, I secured a rank 4 in AIIMS PG July 2018 and a rank 11 in PH Chandigarh July 2018. So today is November 3rd and the exam is on November 13th. So you have good 10 days to plan a crisp, very efficient last 10-day revision. Now, why is this revision very, very important? Both me and Aditya have again and again emphasized that you should plan a last 10-day revision because it will make or break your rank. Now, why is it important? Because it consolidates your knowledge. So, we know that 19 subjects, nobody can remember, no student can remember all the 19 subject content, and hence you need to keep that content fresh in your memory so that you can vomit out during your exam, and hence you should definitely plan a last 10-day revision. Now, how you should plan it? So, general rules, as we have previously mentioned, and most of you already know this, that INI-CT is biased towards first and second prof, and they consider around 60% of the question paper, and only 40% is contributed by third and fourth prof. So as a general rule, your revision should incorporate more of first and second prof subjects. You should give more time to first, second prof subjects, followed by minors, and then followed by majors. Do not read anything new. So even if even if some of your subjects are left, you can completely leave them. Do not try to read them for a first reading now, because और ज़्यादा क्लम्प होगा और ज़्यादा क्लटर बनेगा माइंड में, कोई फ़ायदा नहीं होने वाला. Should you do previous year questions while revising at this point of time? I don't think so. You should try to cover as much theory as possible. Only if you have time and you can cover the theory very rapidly, then you should do previous year question. But now उसका time चला गया है. अब तुम्हें ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा theory gather करनी है, theory अपने mind में fresh रखनी है, and you should focus less on question bank right now. Should you do GT? Should you do subject wise test? I don't think so. It will only add to your anxiety. Now is not the time to evaluate. Whatever the results of those GTs or subject-wise tests are, it won't help you. So, for example, you get a good rank in GT, it does not guarantee that you'll get a good rank in the main exam. You can totally fuck it up. If you get a bad rank in GTs, you'll get demotivated and your confidence will go down drastically. So, at this point, doing a GT or a subject-wise test I won't recommend it. Now, subjects that you can skip. So, in case you have few of the subjects which you don't have time to revise, so you can definitely skip ENT, ophtha, anesthesia and radiology, because बहुत high yielding नहीं है ये frankly. Now medicine and pediatrics, so now with medicine you can totally skip it if you are planning to do so, and I totally support that. But in case you have very good crisp high yielding notes of medicine, so I had Dr. Thamim Saif's medicine notes and I could revise them in 6 to 8 hours. So I did revise medicine. So if you are able to revise medicine, you have crisp medicine notes, then only you should incorporate medicine in your revision. And pediatrics, there are two schools of thought. So pediatrics is not very lengthy. You can totally revise it in half a day or 1 day, but only focus on very important topics like immunization and general pediatrics. Now if you have time and you are saying that मैंने एक बार भी subjects नहीं पढ़े and मुझे पढ़ना चाहता हूँ, so just do previous year questions of those subjects. Last 5 years would suffice definitely. Do them from any app or any book, up to you. Now at this point of time, you would need to study for long hours, preferably 10 to 14 hours a day, and you should have to normalize your sleep schedule in such a way that you're most efficient during your exam time. So I had my exam in the morning from 10 to 1 a.m. and so I changed my study schedule. So I am a night owl. I like studying in the night. But 10 days before my exam, I changed that so that I was most efficient in the morning hours. Now, a tentative schedule, this is only a tentative schedule. You have to make it on your own schedule depending upon the time you have during the day. So, today is November 3rd. I would say that start with medicine, surgery, OBGYN, because don't do them in the last days. You have to do those subjects in the last few days, which are very volatile and which are very, very important. So in medicine, just if you are planning to do medicine, you have crisp notes, read the entire notes. But if you don't and you only can donate 2-3 hours for medicine, just ECG is very high yielding, 2 questions definitely, acid base balance again 2 questions definitely. In surgery, trauma, breast, and general surgery are very important. In obs and gynae, as you guys already know, gynae is more important than obs as far as INICT is concerned. Now, from November 6th to November 11th, if the time, then you have to revise the first, second profs. You have to do it. So pathology, physiology, derma, ortho, psyche. Now these last four subjects, anat, biochem, pharma, and micro, they will form around 60 questions of your paper. You have to make sure that you revise them in the last 10 days. And just before the exam, just one day before the exam, revise forensic, especially the IPC table. It is very volatile, everybody forgets it. Preferably revise the entire forensic. Definitely do biostats. There is a table in first aid आखिर के कुछ pages में which has biostats and pharma के formulae. Those of you who are reading first aid would already know this. In case you are not reading first aid, I'll take a picture and post it in the description. So if you have time, and only if you have time, do the previous year questions of the subjects which you have left completely. Now plan your revision strategy in such a way that you, depending on the time you have. So example, if you're an intern, you only have 4 hours a day or 4 to 5 hours a day, so you can skip third, fourth prof entirely and focus on first and second prof entirely. At this point of time, do not worry that you are not able to remember what you are reading. The purpose of this last 10-day revision is to not being able to remember, but सारी चीज़ें आँख के सामने से एक बार चली जानी चाहिए. And believe me, you will be able to remember it in exam. If you haven't ever started studying for INI-CT, you are saying कि मुझे पढ़ना ही नहीं है INI के लिए, मैं नीट पीजी टारगेट कर रहा हूँ, but I would still say कि बायोकेम, फार्मा, माइक्रो पढ़ लो, आगे काम आएगा. And trust your process, trust your preparation. I know it's a very anxious time, especially the few days leading up to the exam, but all of it will make sense one day. You'll be happy that you get a good rank, and I hope to see you guys at AIMS. Thank you.